Good afternoon, folks. Papa Boris here. Sorry that you didn't quite get to look at the opposing team a little bit more as I begin yet another Banner Saga match. The matchmaker was extremely slow finding this match for me. It looks like he had 2 archers at the beginning, then a warrior, then a strongarm, and then some raiders. Now that's kind of an interesting setup. I sort of wonder if this is a less strong player, just because you really should put your strongarm before your warrior, and that way you can cowabunga your warrior potentially into their front line if the initial placement of units is favorable to you. Now he does have a warrior 3rd in his lineup, which means that and he's up at the top, so he's going to play first. What that means is that he will potentially be able to charge down and whack a lot of my guys. So I'm going to space things out just a little bit more, I think, just in case. I'm going to, see, so here's my first one. He'll move out, and then the siege archer will also be able to move out. Let me put my warrior 1 space back so that it's a little bit harder for his guy to charge up. And let's just keep actually the raiders the same. Let's just put my warrior back 1 space so it's a little bit harder for his guy to just charge up and whack me. Although I will have 1 raider move, so I'll be able to probably block his warrior from doing that. You know what? Whatever. Let's just do the typical setup. Let's just take my chances. Okay, so what's he got? He's got a warrior. Oh, that's actually a low strength one, just 15. So it looks like, what's he getting instead? Oh, he's getting more armor. Okay, so he's got a little bit more armor. He's a bit more beefcakey. Nothing by way of flexibility. He's got the minimums and everything else. His backbiter, pretty typical, just maximum strength and armor. Strongarm. Ooh, okay, good. I'm always happy to see high armor, low strength dudes because I think I have a hard time against people who play with really high strength units. Wow, that is low armor. Holy cow. Okay. So this is an interesting priority for me to try to get. I'm guessing he's going to be using a lot of traps with that one, because he must protect her. That's 3 armor. I didn't even know it could go that low. Jesus. And what the heck? 5 armor on the archer? Boy. Okay, this is actually really, really tempting now just to not even use my ability and shoot her. God. No, okay, I think what I'll do is maybe... okay, so let's say I did come up here. What would happen? I mean, his warrior can't actually go over and attack me. His backbiter could deal 1 point of damage and 2 armor. His strongarm really couldn't do that much damage. You know what? I'm just going to hit this archer. Screw it, man. I really just don't think that he can do enough damage to me to justify this. And his archer has no armor break? Wow, this is some kind of crazy build here. Lots of willpower, I guess, and exertion, of course. So I guess he could shoot off 3 of my armor. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's what he'll do. If he shoots off 3 of my armor down to 9, the backbiter would take it down to 7. He'll do 3 damage. Yeah, okay. Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe I should have just not gotten quite so greedy there and let his archer lie. Wow, this is some pretty aggressive archer play with 3 armor. Maybe that's why it was... Okay, so this opponent is either incredibly good or he's incredibly bad. Wow. I don't even know what to do here. So where did that arrow go? Jeez. Some people are so predictable with their arrows, and I realize I might be about to look like a stupid ass here. But I am almost positive that arrow is stopping my warrior from coming up to his archer. Like, I'm just so sure that that's where he shot it. So, I gotta think about what I'm gonna do with my warrior. I can just go up to the side, and then come up and whack his archer. I don't even need an extra turn to do that, really. Okay, let's just, so the question is, do I even want to shoot his archer? Yeah, I'll shoot her. What? Oh my gosh, I was wrong! He did fire the arrow right there. Huh, okay, I might be underestimating this person, because I really was sure he was going to stop my warrior from coming up the front. Okay, well, it's good that my archer hit the arrow, and not my warrior, because now he is free to come up and wreck this archer's face, unless I'm missing a way to get blocked. He can just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, dead archer. Almost a bit of overkill, because the archer has such low armor. Even with maximum armor, he could have killed her pretty easily. Okay, now let's see what he decides to do. So at least I took out his trap, so I know that my warrior is free to move howsoever he wishes. I'll probably move up my raider, and then my archer and lay some fire, I guess? Or I could really just finish off his archer. He doesn't have anything dangerous that I'm super worried about getting multiple turns. Oh yeah, I never looked at this Thrasher. What's he got there? Okay, so just maximum stats. Nothing fancy. Okay, so let's see. With my warrior, I actually will be able to snake on in there, I think. So who goes? The backbiter goes. Backbiter is probably going to do my raider and end up right there. And then the archer again. So if I do the warmaster war leader trick, this archer is going to get to go, and perhaps stop me or get in the way or something of coming up here and whacking his warrior. But I think I'm going to go for that anyway. Let me just make sure I leave enough space. So let's go here. Turn on the ability so his Thrasher can't get any damage on me. Alright, now what is this guy? So 2 break. And just 1 willpower, so he can do 3 armor damage, get me down to 9, and the backbiter would do down to 7. Yeah, the backbiter can get 3 damage to me. Yeah, whatever. I'm okay with that. I think that was worth it, because otherwise this archer with 5 more strength could have done some serious damage to my warrior after his armor got shot down so much. Okay, now I'm going to be careful with my siege archer here. My plan right now is to move my warrior once, and then war lead him, and then again, and then go up and whack his warrior. So I want to make sure, first of all, I don't block the path, and second of all, that I don't put coals where I want to be walking. I'm really trying to avoid that. I've noticed in my play that a lot of times I just overuse the coals. So I could go over here, use some willpower, and get his skyshooter down a bit. Or I could work on his Thrasher. I think I'm actually more afraid of the Thrasher. So I'll do this. I'll drop the ability there, and then if he wants to come forward, he might have to walk on the coals to do so. Alright, there it is. So, yep, his movement is just a little bit stymied. And things are pretty nice. Yeah, it looks like, unless he does some... Yeah, I guess he could put the archer in the way and stop me from getting up to his warrior that way. In that case, then I can just go over and hit the Sky Archer, who has already fired her shot, and it's been sprung, so I know I'm safe. So that'll be alright. I don't mind killing the Sky Archer and doing strength and armor damage to his strong arm. So, actually, you know, I might be able to kill this backbiter, if now that I think about it, because he's probably going to charge up with him through my raider. So that'll be fine. You know, I could just march up and kill this archer, too. Boy, I don't know how fancy I need to get here, really. Let's see, if I march up and kill his archer, then his skyshooter will get to go again, and that means that she'll be able to fire a trap there and then stop me from coming up to his warrior, which is what I really want to be able to do. So I could kill the skyshooter, I guess, and then give him another turn. Now that seems like a good plan. I really like that plan a lot. Let's do that. Let's get rid of these annoying traps. Deal a little bit of damage to the strong arm there. Okay, and so what's going to happen is the backbiter... Actually, now the backbiter can't backbite through my guy, so that's fine. And now, let's see, after my war leader, his archer will get to go. And if he's smart, what he'll do with his archer is block me from attacking his warrior. But I'll still be able to get in a decent whack on his strong arm, actually. What is that? 18 minus 4. It's 4 more damage. Plus now a point of armor and strength damage to his backbiter. That might be a good play. I think I might go for that. I could even go up to the Thrasher, but then I'd have to take a point of cold damage. I'm trying to stop that. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do my thing. Here's something I've noticed too. I've made this mistake in several games now. You know, it's very important when you have a trick that you don't just use it because you have it. You know, I have this trick where I can, like, move my warrior, war lead him, and then move him again, but sometimes it's not necessary. You know, sometimes just doing the quote-unquote obvious thing and just moving straight forward is all I need to do. And I think that was the correct play here. So for him, the correct play would be to move his archer right there to that spot, because she's dead anyway. For me to hit her would just be a waste of my massive strength. And then that would stop me from going up and attacking his warrior. He unfortunately chose to go for a strength attack on my... What? Okay, I don't know what he's doing, but I do not mind coming in here and wrecking his warrior. It's really, really important to get the hit on the warrior before they get the hit on you. Now, unfortunately, I lost so much armor, he can hit me back pretty hard, but, you know, 4 damage 4 damage is not a big deal compared to, you know, the, what is it, 10 damage he was going to deal in Latin instead. Okay, I think I have a couple of options. I could actually just use his ability now and, you know, choke up his movement, the movement of his team, or I could kill the archer, but I don't see much reason to kill the archer because my archer can kill her, with this archer having such low armor. I'm just going to use my ability. Now, do I want to stop there? His strong arm can move up, and in fact is about to. You know what? I think what's more valuable than blocking that backbiter is blocking in his strong arm, so I'm going to make the executive decision here to do that. He can, of course, push me back, but it's not super productive. The push is really most valuable if there's a unit in the way, so that then the raider has a harder time coming back up to the front. But right here, pushing me isn't so valuable. I can just run right back. So yeah, I'm gonna let him stand there and do nothing, and then my siege archer is in a pretty great shape. Wow, he's not positioning well. I have lots of options. I can either kill his archer off completely, or I can actually do some flames on this backbiter, which I like the idea of. I like reducing his unit's strength. And I'm doing a lot of damage with this. I mean, that's 2 armor to him, 1 strength, 1 strength. So that's 5 total damage for 1 willpower among his team. I am A-okay with that. Alright, now his Thrasher is going to be able to deal significant damage to my warrior. So 11 minus 5, yeah, it's 6. 7 damage with a point of willpower. Yeah, I think it's a worthy trade, though. I think, you know, just getting his warrior down so much is fine, because I still have a big, beefy dude left, and now he doesn't have anyone who's really all that big or beefy. So I'm okay with how things went down. Alright, now with my raider, I could go to the fire. Man, I really just keep putting fire in bad places. That's a weakness of my play for sure. So I could go here and hit his Thrasher for some armor damage, which would be alright. But I think what I'd really like to do is just finish off this archer. That would make his warrior come up earlier, but his warrior is already going up earlier than my warrior, because I killed off one of his archers. So, am I okay with that? Oh, I don't actually want him to hit me and then deal armor and strength damage to my guy. You know what? Sometimes I think you just gotta accept defeat here. I'm just gonna go there, take the damage, and block it. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Oh, no! I really wanted to deal armor damage, not use the ability. Whoops! Well, that was totally stupid. Okay. Well, you know what? That's why you play the game. You play the game to learn and to get better. It's just how you gotta do it. Let's see. So the backbiter's gonna move now. I hope, and take some damage. I don't really mind if he hits my archer, because my archers have high armor. Unlike some people, I take care of my archers. Wow, I really should have done 4 armor damage to this Thrasher. What was I thinking? Then I could have hit him for some damage with my archer. That would have been great. I am dumb. I got nothing else to say but to acknowledge the stupidity of my own self. Alright, let's see this. So he is going to go for nothing? Okay, that's fine. Let's see. That guy, whatever, he's fine. I don't want to put any fire there. Let's go ahead and tickle his warrior a little bit more, I think. Deal 1 more point of damage to the archer. It'd be nice to be able to hit his warrior and the Thrasher. Now, does it matter if I damage my warrior for 1 more? I mean, 8 minus 5 is 3 plus 4. So if I damage 1 strength off my warrior, he'll be able to land the kill with this guy, as opposed to just dealing some damage. So yeah, you know what? Let's do something a little bit different. Oh no, I didn't step forward enough. Oh my god. Wow, I'm bad at this game. Okay, yeah, well, we're gonna do that anyway. Let him kill my warrior. That's fine. I don't even care. Yeah, I'm not playing this very well. I needed to step forward 1 more space so that I could shoot that square and then damage the archer. Still, I did the important thing, though. I damaged this warrior and I took some of his armor off. That's, I think, what really counts. Now, my war leader is in position to 15 minus 9, 6, yep, to kill his backbiter off. I'm pretty happy about that. Especially because his backbiter is pretty late in the turn order now. That's when you want to kill people, is after they've already moved. This archer can't do much that's useful, but I would probably suggest shooting armor off of my war leader. This is such a weird archer build. No armor, but he doesn't even have points in break. You gotta put points in break, man. And that was not the right target. I was resisting. So he kind of justified my terrible play. Alright, let's see. Now I can actually maim this guy. He is, this backbiter, what's he got? He's very useless unit, actually. I'm going to... Now, if I maim him, then he's blocking me and I can't come up to his higher priority targets. Let me think. Is it worth it to maim him? I think I'm actually going to maim him. I don't mind being blocked in because, well, if I'm blocked in, then he's blocked in. You don't want to... The times when you really don't want to be blocked in is when the enemy has archers, but he's only got one and she's super weak, so I don't really mind about that. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to take into account that he was going to get damaged. So let's see. 7 minus 5 is 2. Yeah, he can bring me within 1 point of death, which I'm totally okay with because I have a charge on the horn, which I can use to do some nice damage to his team. Kaboom. Now, he made a mistake. This guy has a point of willpower. He should have used it on my guy to deal an armor damage to my war leader. I think that would have been worth the... Well, okay, is a willpower point worth an armor point? Maybe that was the point. Maybe he just didn't think it was worth it to deal a point of armor damage for a willpower. Alright, so this guy doesn't have any good targets. He'll just have to probably break my archer's armor. There's just nothing for him to do here. Now my guy is up. See, with this raider, there's really no point in using the ability. What the heck? I don't think that was a good move. Let's see. So this guy's maimed. That's fine. Let me just position myself so it's a little bit harder for his strong arm to reach my warrior. And let's actually start working on his armor. One other thing to keep in mind when you're deciding whether or not whether to maim someone or whether to kill him is that you do get a charge on the horn when you kill someone, and that extra willpower can be clutch. So my raider, you know, he's out of willpower. He might want it if he lets my warrior live, although I can't imagine why he would let my warrior live. You know, I could use a willpower there as well. He just kind of put my archer right into position. I don't mind this, so I can keep shooting his guy. Now my raider is resisting, which was a terrible idea, but it's actually kind of paying off because I can now... Let's go like... Actually, let's go like this, so I'm not blocking things in quite so much. Oh, his guy will be able to hit me. Actually, I don't care if his guy hits me. That's fine. One thing to watch out for is that his backbiter, because he's still alive and still has willpower, you know, he could have moved up to this square and run through both of my archers and done 2 armor damage to each of them. So when you leave a maimed unit around, you know, take care that you note what its abilities are, like what it's capable of doing, and make sure you don't let your opponent get too much use out of the maimed unit. Alright, now up next is my raider. Interesting decision. What do I want to do with him? Well, I could work on the Thrasher a bit. He's a more dangerous target than the Warrior, actually, because the Warrior's... well, no, the Archer can move out of the way, so the Warrior will be able to come up, but he's not doing much with 4 strength. So I really do want to work on this Thrasher. I could deal strength damage, but I think at this point, with both of my Archers alive and one of them about to come up, and within firing range, I think the clear move here is to break the armor, and then let my Archer put a serious dent. So let's see, 7 minus 3... This guy had 11 armor to start with, so he's lost 8, so it's an extra 4, so 7 plus 4 is 11. 11 minus 3 is 8 damage exactly, and that guy is about to go down, and there's nothing he can do about it. Yep, that's the archer who's coming up next. Actually, he could blow the horn, I guess, shoot my archer with the bowmaster's ability, and then that would be 1 less damage, but then I'd just spend a point of willpower. So that would be a dumb thing. Oh, please tell me you're not actually doing that. That's a terrible idea. Please don't do that. Oh, he's shooting someone else. Shooting that guy. Why? Why did you do that? Okay, whatever. Let's just kill off his Thrasher. Kaboom. Alright, now this fire ends up being kind of nice. That warrior is going to have to take some damage if he wants to get out and hit anyone on this side. He could move over here and hit my raider. That's smart. Okay, so now I hope he uses... Oh no, he uses willpower to get there, and he has no more horn charges, so he cannot use his ability anymore. He's just going to have to take his chances. Let's see, 4 strength, 9. He had a 50-50 shot of hitting my guy, and he made it. Alright, that's fine though. You gotta take risks when you gotta take risks. So let's see, 6 damage and kill that guy, but he's not dangerous, versus 4 damage on someone who's more dangerous. So yeah, I'm gonna go for the more dangerous target here. Alright, now all of his guys have such low strength that this match is over. Is he gonna get any more kills? I'm honestly not sure. I don't think so. So yeah, this opponent, the builds of his units were very odd. He had low armor on his archers. He had low break on his archers. He moved his archers right up forward without any armor. And then he didn't look like he was very good, and I crushed him. So that was fun. Let's see. I'll just, start mopping up here. Let's kill the archer here. Whatever. And then we'll use my archers to deal some fire damage to his conveniently clumped together dudes. Or actually, could I actually kill them with pierce or puncture? 6. Let's see. No, his armor's too high there. But there, what did he have? 11. So it's like I have armor. Oh, I could actually just kill his warrior with a willpower shot. So I'll do that probably. Oh, that's 1 clutch point of strength lost. Ah, yes. So now I cannot kill his guy with a single shot. So what we'll do is let's move out. Whatever. Here, I guess. Let's put some fire there. Make that guy just a little bit softer, a little bit riper for the plucking. I don't know what I'm plucking. That doesn't make any sense. So who's up next? My raider over there. Okay, well he can finish off the warrior, assuming the warrior doesn't move. Or moves even closer. Then my archers will be able to finish that guy off. It's gonna be great. Okay. So, goodbye warrior. Yeah, I think maybe the reason that this match took a really long time to pair me up, or the matchmaker took a really long time to pair me up, is that this person is just a lot lower rated than I am. Yeah, he had very, very weird unit builds, and he used his units very poorly. Man, I really wish the recording of the match against the awesome guy who crushed me would have actually worked, because that would have been, I think, a lot more informative. But such is life. Alright, he deals a point of strength damage here. Let's just kill his guy. Who did he kill? Ah, he killed my warrior. And then everyone else was actually pretty healthy. So that was fun. Alright, backbiter. Go down in a blaze of glory. Run through both my archers. No. Oh, come on. Wow, he hit me. Oh, I guess I had pretty low armor. Alright, well, the mop comes in once again. Some nice good manners from my opponent. Coffee McSmoke'em. It's been an honor playing with you. I wish you the best of luck. Please, for the love of God, put armor break and some armor on your archers. They do not need 12 willpower if they're going to die in the first round. Alright, so that was it. I hope you enjoyed that sort of weak match. That was fun for me to beat up on the guy at least. I hope to be paired against a stronger opponent soon, and we'll have some more videos. If you enjoyed this one, hit that like button. We'll see you next time.